loving the fact that you gave me this time, because obviously I've been following you in the Clubhouse and it's been absolutely awesome getting to know you. Because I've got to admit, previously, I think the media doesn't do a great job, does it, on the kind of people that are in the spotlight. And there's stuff that I'd seen about you before. And I've got to just be honest and go, read stuff about Scientology and da-da-da-da. And then getting to know you in the Clubhouse, my whole opinion of you has completely changed. And
that's awesome.
I've got to say, I feel like I've really got to know your real values, and you giving me this time means so much.
Getting to know me.
No, I'm going to want you to rap soon. I've heard the rap.
Well, hey, don't tempt me, because I'll just spend 20 minutes rapping. So, yeah, look, the media is destructive to everything that's good. And then, what the media says about my church is it's just stupid.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff they talk about there, like, it's just ridiculous. And none of it is reality. And I mean, I heard somebody say the other day, Scientologists don't believe in God. Like, I know Scientologists that are Baptists, devout Christians, Jews, Muslims. Some of them, I've never met a Scientologist that didn't believe in God. Like, ever, never. Like, I've never had that experience.
And you know what? It shows like ignorance on my behalf, because actually I don't watch any of the news. It's subconscious stuff, isn't it? You see or hear.
Yeah, well, it's just blah, 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 blah.
Exactly. And this podcast, it's called the Freedom Podcast. Just a little bit about me. I survived domestic violence and I had an awesome year last year. And this podcast is all around basically facing our fears and really going after our dreams. And hearing you in the Clubhouse, and also following I've been watching your 2 episodes of the Undercover Billionaire. It's been hard to get it here in the UK, but I found a way. It's awesome to have you on here, because I think you're just such an inspiration to everybody that's going to listen to this. So I really do appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Anna. Thank you.
And so I watched the first 2 episodes, and on the first one, I thought I really felt for you when you got emotional, when you didn't get that deal with the houses. And, I just wanted to ask you, like, how did it feel going from everything that you've got and then being sort of dumped in this place with $100?
That was the hardest thing. Not just the first time, but you'll see later that the show the production gets stopped.
Yeah.
I had to go back and do it again.
Yeah, I saw that at the end of the second one when you got your 10K. That was like a highlight, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I know you can relate to this. The first time, like, I was abused as a kid. I was bullied in high school.
Right,
the first time you get hit, it's one thing. It's the second, third, fourth, and fifth time.
Yeah.
Because now you're like, now you know what's coming. The first time you don't know what's coming. So when I went to Pueblo the first time, I didn't know what was coming. Altitude sickness, lose my name. I don't have a place to sleep. It's 15 degrees. It was terrible.
Yeah.
No food, no water, no place to pit. It was crazy. And how much I miss my kids. I did not know, because I've never been without my kids. My kids are 11 and 9. I have never in 11 years been without my kids for more than 48 hours. And knowing that I wasn't going to be with them day 1, day 2, day 3, like, it was terrible. Okay. So then when I had to go back, and I'm like, oh my God, I got to go back through this again. Now I know the water torture, what it's like. If you've ever watched water torture on TV, you're like, I wonder what that's like. Once you find out what it's like, you never want it a second time.
I saw you shaving your hair as well. And I thought, how did you get away with no one recognizing you? Because you must be pretty well known in the States.
Yeah, so the shaving the head really helped. And, I had a new name. I had a new story. I had a beard. I had a full beard. So that helped. I was also in grungy clothes, and I wasn't in any of my 10X gear. I was in an old beat up truck. And a couple of times somebody be like, man, you sound just like Grant Cardone. One guy said in a meeting, can I interrupt you a second? You sound just like Grant Cardone. I'm like, man, I've heard that so many times. And then boom, I just went back to the deal.
Yeah.
Because here's the thing that people don't understand. If I get discovered as Grant Cardone, I cannot use that relationship or that deal for the $1 million evaluation of the company. The other people, Glenn Stearns and the other 2 girls that are actually doing Undercover Billionaire as well, they didn't have the same difficulty because they don't have the social media influence. They're just not. I've spent the last...
I get that, because I had to go and check out who they were. I didn't know who they were. So
I spent the last 10 years saying, I'm Grant Cardone, I'm Grant Cardone, I'm Grant Cardone. Like, and that's what some people don't like about me, because I'm noisy, I'm boisterous, I'm 10X, and all this. But that's what built my brand. When I get to Pueblo, when I get to this little tiny town, which, by the way, Pueblo's smaller than Birmingham. How big's Birmingham?
Like a really tiny place. Yeah, it looked like when you were stood in the middle of the road trying to get everybody to come in with the mattresses. I loved it. It just shows you, like, if you want to hit a target, you're on it, you know? And it's all of those stuff that when we get into this like digital space, we forget like offline marketing stuff, like real traditional marketing stuff.
It's a shame. That's the one thing that troubles me about Clubhouse, as much as I love it, and Facebook and Instagram. There's so much reliance right now on digital. You know, not only can I not use my name, my money, and my contacts, in my case, I couldn't use social media either. Because the moment I do, you can shave this head if you want to, but the moment I do a video on social media, somebody's going to pick that voice up. So I could not use the entire 90 days any digital platform to get my message out.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. And like you say, you're away from everything you know, and you kind of got used to the lifestyle that you're living in. So what would you say was your like biggest cock up or mistake that you did on the whole 90 days?
My biggest what?
Mistake. What did you mess up on?
Well, I'm a very intense person. So the thing that I regret is I was so scared because of the timeline and the commitment I made. And I was so scared that I would ruin my brand if I didn't hit my targets.
Yeah.
That I became pretty nasty in situations. I'm used to running with a crew that believes in me. And in this case, I was running with a crew that I didn't hire. All the people doing the cameras, I didn't hire them. Discovery hired them. I didn't interview them and they didn't interview me. Okay, Discovery picked me and they picked them. And we never got to meet. I don't even know what their agenda is. Half the time I'm like, okay, they want to make me look good or they want to make me look bad.
Yeah. And that's TV for you, isn't it, really?
To be honest with you, I'm like, are you guys Bravo? Bravo wants to make Bravo basically does TV that makes people look stupid.
Yeah.
And are you guys, you want to make me look good? Well, the first 3 or 4 segments, the first 10 days, we fought every day because they're like, dude, you got to slow down. You got to slow down. You're going too fast. Like, this looks too easy. I'm like, I got to build a $10 million business, guys. What do you want to see? You want to see me fail? Yes, we do. We want to see you fail a lot. I don't have time to fail.
That's good entertainment, you say, isn't it? You know, they want to.
That's what they want. You know, it's TV, right? The viewer wants to see me lose. Unfortunately, people are predominantly good people, but they don't like to see people win. You know, it's unfortunate that we want to see the victor, but we also want to see the guy lose.
Yeah. Did you win then? Did you hit the target in the 90 days?
Well, I can't tell you if I hit. I can tell you I did not hit my full target.
Okay. So I can't wait. I can't get episode 3. I don't know if that's out yet.
I think it comes out tomorrow night.
Okay, cool.
It's dropped tomorrow night.
That's good. I can't wait to see that. It's really entertaining, and it's just good to see like how someone can actually do that in 90 days. You know, it's given me like that. As I say, I've had a real troubled life, but I've turned things around. I was featured in Forbes last year, and that felt a massive achievement for me, being a single mum. And it's just great to have you on.